Salam Aleikum. Welcome back to another video. We're so back. It's been 2 days. I know y'all missed me. The content was like, I was having to think about it. Cause this topic, Birdman has. I had to really kind of, go through my mind to think about something like this. So, first and foremost, I pray y'all are doing well. Everybody out there, and doing your thing. I pray y'all are doing well. And I ain't gonna lie too much, but like, if you going through things in life, low-key, that's good. Just let me land. Okay, because today's topic is about how do you know whether or not you're being divinely guided? In Islam, there's a term called rightly guided. This is a very, very beautiful way to describe an individual who's like fully submitted to God. Like, God, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. I'm saying I'm sorry for literally everything that I have ever done. I'm sorry. Help me. Because what that means is you recognize your own fault as a person, as a human being. You come to the final conclusion in your psyche before this transformative experience, which is a daily thing that you have to always, literally minute by minute, you have to always like remember God and be like, yo, thank you, God. Like, thank you, God, for like my breath. Thank you, God, for like my feet, my fingertip. Something random, just because like you gotta lock in more with God. You know what I'm saying? Because the devil is a liar, man. Straight up. The devil's a liar. Don't listen to the devil. The devil is about temptations, and like you're not ever gonna get anything good from the devil. Don't go with the devil. Go with God. Always. 24/7. 365. We out here, man. We out here like swimwear. We in there like swimwear. But yo, I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely a transformative weekend. Because like I went for a walk, right? I had the urge, the inkling feeling from within me to just go ahead and exit my household and just walk. And then I walked to a school nearby. And then I was sitting on a rock, gazing and pondering. Low-key shed a tear in my eye. From my eye. Was pondering. Listening to some music it was the vibes. The vibrations was high. I was like, yo, all this is going on. And I'm like looking at the birds. I'm like, they're low-key having fun. Over here chirping and moving. Like here and there, and then they go in unison. Unison means like together, all to one little tree, and then again. It was low-key tough. I should have recorded it, but I was like, let me stay in the moment, man. Because I don't want to record this, because I'm going to do this. Block my gaze. I'm here looking at it, man. I'm living it. But yo, then I had another feeling, like, let me just walk to the forest. Just random. Boom. Physically was in there. Looking at the tree trunks. Went ahead and looked inside one tree trunk. Saw how many holes was in there. This is where the birds be chilling. Damn, this one tree be giving sustenance to like these animals. Like it sustains the animals because it gives them a home to be in. That's tough. That's so tough. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the streams of water. I saw the little footy prints of the animals that be going out there and doing their thing. I don't know what they're doing. They congregating to meet to do something. Up to no good, them little rascals. But again, someone graffitied a tree, man. What are we doing? That's a hate crime. If I find you, I'm putting you in jail. That's not right. How you gonna graffiti a tree, man? The tree is chilling. It's literally there chilling, and then you graffitied it. Can't even move. What's wrong with you? Whoever that was, get help, man. Stop it. Get some help. So again, I was in there. I sat on a tree trunk that was cut off. I was like, damn, they cut off my G, man. But the trunk was still there. It was perfect. I sat there. I was like, damn, this is beautiful, man. This is great to see. Then I kept going, and that was when I started to think, oh, I think I'm lost. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know how to get out of here. But let me just keep going. I fully, like, I had, these wire headphones. One of the trees, like, I caught myself on it, and then I completely extended it. Headphones is like whatever. Now I'm out there like in the wilderness with no headphones. I'm like, I'm hearing the birds chirping. I'm like, yo, I'm in nature. Hold on. I got myself in nature now. Okay. My shoe, like it was a little snowy too, right? Because like today, there's no snow anywhere basically anymore. But that day there was snow. So my feet was like, my shoes as well was going through the snow. My socks was getting wet. I was like, no, this feels disgusting. But guess what? I crossed a couple streams. I was low-key not okay. I was crossing the stream, like holding myself. If I fell into the water, my whole feet would have been wet, man. Then what? But then we keep going in the forest, and then I get to a juncture. I have to make a business decision because I can't go back through what I've just done. There's no way. I physically can't go back. I can't go through the route that I just came from. I was only meant to go forward. That's low-key some gems I'm dropping on y'all right now. So when I got there, I was like, I'm not going back. I'm gonna remove my socks. I swear, I'm not playing. I removed my socks. This is at the very end too, where I was like, man, I don't want to. The water, I was low-key intimidated. I was like, is it deep? Is it not deep? Oh my God, what if I fall? Then I was like, let me remove my socks. Let me remove my shoes. Let me go to it. Just go right through it. And I did. And I walked all the way through it. There was no water that was deep. It was pretty good. Like the ice sheets was cooling. They were letting me walk over it. The ice particles on a molecular level was feeling my vibrations. It was like, yo, this guy's chill. Let him walk through. Let him walk through, because he wants to get to the other side. Okay? For another person, it would have been like, yeah, I mean, let's break right now. At this juncture, right here. I get to the other side. I look crazy. I look crazy for the people who are driving by and walking past. They're looking at me like, this guy has no socks and no shoes. I have them held in my hands. And then I'm like walking home without any shoes. In the rain. It was raining a little bit. So I'm not gonna lie, I went on a tangent. But why I was trying to say this is because sometimes to be divinely guided, to be guided rightly, you just gotta go with the flow, with what God got you going to do. And that means doing what you feel like sometimes you're kind of afraid to do, but for yourself, it gets you to the right position. So sometimes that could look like not watching more non-mommy. You can sound it out within your brain, or not gossiping, or not talking bad about people, or not judging other people. There's a lot of things that you can do, but when you feel like you're being divinely guided, it's like every decision you're making isn't your own decision anymore. It's not. And that's the thing about, when we get into the theological debates about free will, I don't really go really deep into the debates with some people. I somewhat get to the conclusion, which is, if you have a thought process that you really feel intrinsically that works for you, I can't really change the way you think. So I'm more so of the inkling feeling that, hey, I'm gonna let this person vibrate on how they vibrating because that's how they want to vibrate. I'm cooling on how I'm vibrating. I found my truth. But like free will for me is like you make a decision, but God low-key knew what you were gonna do, so he's just watching you. God is just watching, like, it was a good decision, but I already knew you were gonna do that. I already knew. So To be divinely guided, to be rightly guided, man. It's not for everybody. It's another thing, man. It's not for everybody. They're not in the frame. See, I got it perfectly aligned this time. Nobody can be seen. It's just me in the frame. To be divinely guided, man, rightly guided, that's a tough feeling, man. It's because, like, sometimes you want to low-key, like, you want to break something. Because, like, you see an injustice, and you're like, no. But you got to lock in. You got to lock in and say, you know what, maybe that was supposed to happen for me to learn that, like, I'm not about to do that to anybody. So, like, I'm going to speak up. I'm going to say, like, yo, you can't do that to that person. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these little things, man. Man, I really went on a tangent, man. But I really did get lost in the forest. And then I got home. Just chilling, man. You know, I think that y'all gotta just kind of get to the point in your lives where you just kind of feel like, yeah, man, I'm not that great. I'm not all that. I'm not. I'm valuable. I can make mistakes. Because you gotta simply get to this point of reflection, which is to say, you are not actually that great. You don't know everything. From this perspective, do you grow truly? And that's when God starts, like, nudging you to, like, specific points. It's like guidance. Because what's the term of guide? What does guidance mean? You are being shown a path. So if you are going to undertake this path, you have to also understand what you're renouncing. So the things that you don't want to do anymore because you're undertaking this path. That's really what divine guidance really means. I'm so sorry I said at the very end of the video, but, like, I had to say everything. Whoever was ready to listen to the end is ready to hear what I had to say. But again, it's up to you. I don't even remember what I just said. That's how much vibration I'm on right now. Yeah, but I'd say, like, divinely guided is like, you have to give up some things to get God on your side properly. Like, really. Otherwise, you're just going with the bad things in this world, which are not good for you. Just not. Really. It's not. Right? That's why the devil's a liar. Come to you and, like, whisper and say stuff like, you should talk about this person. You shouldn't do that right now. You should just do something else right now. Okay, but when you're divinely guided, it's like, no, I'm on command. I'm commanding myself to do the right things. I'm telling myself, hey, brain, I could be not doing something right now which is beneficial, or I could be. Hey, brain, let's just do something good right now. Let me hold the door for someone. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm gonna wrap up the video because I'm feeling some weird vibrations in the room right now, and I'm at 13:33 right now. So thank you guys for watching another video. I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all are doing well. Today is March 9th, 10:07 a.m. Have a great, blessed day. Take care.